One of the cooler features of the Google Chrome browser that not too many people use is the inspector, because it really shows some pretty awesome graphs and it gives you usable data besides which. If you wanted to know how long does it take to load a web page, for example on PC Mac I can just right click anywhere and go to Inspect Element and then click on Resources here. Now it says you need to enable resource tracking to use this panel. Now you can always enable it or only enable for this session. I'm just going to do for this session and enable tracking. And it gives us a really nice graph. It tells you right here it took 2.82 seconds to load this page. And you can scroll down the list and see what took the longest. So for example, there's the actual raw code there. There's some JavaScript, there's some images, and so on and so on. And last in line was some more JavaScript at the end or whatever. But if once you have this enabled, if I go to other websites like yahoo.com, it'll dynamically generate it as you're going through. On the left side, there's also size. So if I click on that, Yahoo delivered 1.35 megabytes of data, which is actually quite a lot for a web page, for the Yahoo homepage here. If I go to Bing.com, and this served 136.26K, so it's a lot smaller. And if I go to time, it's at 2.65 seconds. If I go to Google, which is obviously very small, 2.03 second size, 263, actually, 263K, so it's actually not as small as I thought. So you can just go to just random websites and see how long things take and how much data is being sent your way, what's loading, and so on. It is best that if you're using this tool to turn off your ad blockers if you use one, so you can get a true representation of how long a website will truly take to load. Where does this benefit you? Well, if you are encountering slowness on certain websites and you need data to send to somebody, or just to see, okay, is my internet acting slow today? You can actually use this inspector to go through websites and see, okay, how long is it taking to get through certain websites here. And the way this is done in the Chrome browser is fantastic. This is built in. This is not an extension. Built right into the browser. Just go to any web page, right click and do Inspect Element, just to show you one more time. Right click Inspect Element. If you're asked to do it, say Enable for Session, then click on Resources on the left and you get your graphs. It's nice.